All right, see this treadmill? No end to it. Can't get there from here. So in a minute, when we get started, I want you to get on there and go as far as you can go.
Okay.
When you cannot go any farther at all, 0 period, I want you to go about that much farther. If you do that...
Well, the Heart of Dayton Award embodies certainly clinical excellence in the realm of cardiac care. But I think also it's more encompassing than just the practice of cardiac medicine. It speaks to the heart of the practitioner as well. And certainly Dr. Laws has a lot of heart.
You listen to his ticker here. I'm a cardiologist, by the way.
Well, he likes to jump out of airplanes and, you know, he always wants to be doing something. And as soon as this project's over, he has another one. And when he asks you to do something, it was yesterday it should have been done. Never a dull moment with this man. You never know what's going to happen next or where you're going.
What a toy.
Over 35 years ago, James Laws and his wife Pat traveled from their native Texas to Dayton, Ohio for Dr. Laws to begin his residency in internal medicine at Grandview Hospital. These early days of Dr. Laws' career were also the early days of modern cardiac medicine in the United States. His interest in this burgeoning field led to a 2-year fellowship in Philadelphia, after which he returned to Grandview, where his practice in cardiology continues to this day. Dr. Laws has been at the forefront of innovative patient care at Grandview. He was the first fellowship-trained DO cardiologist in Ohio. He was the first physician at Grandview to perform treadmill stress tests, as well as the first Grandview physician to perform angioplasty. Today, Dr. Laws is training the first class in Grandview's new cardiology fellowship program.
There is something that I haven't taught you yet.
Dr. Laws' interest in cardiac care technique has never been an end unto itself. It is his enthusiasm for patient care that drives him.
The patients really felt close to him, and they still do, because the only person that he cared about was his patient. And I remember many times we kind of had a disagreement on the patient care, and we both fought for the same thing. And he was very adamant about the fact that his patients come first.
Everything's looking very good out here, okay?
I think patients appreciate the fact that he feels so strongly about their success under his care, but he also cares for them as a person as well. So I think that comes through in his encounters and from the letters that we receive from his patients about him.
With Dr. Laws. He comes straight to the point, but does so very nicely and with great concern. Everyone I talk to...
I think Dr. James Laws is one of the best in the country. I have no doubt.
I simply tell them, I have the best physician God put on this earth. I trust him and I have faith in him. It really means...
Dr. Laws' care for others isn't limited to his local practice of medicine. In 1993, he co-founded Knightsbridge International with Ed Artis in order to bring medical assistance and relief directly to people in need. Since then, Dr. Laws has traveled to over a dozen countries, helping people who are desperately in need.
I had a passport, had one stamp in it when I met Ed, you know. Since I met Ed, I've been completely around the world, probably 8 or 9 times.
Dr. Laws' travels have been described as Mother Teresa meets Indiana Jones. The members of Knightsbridge are former soldiers and modern-day knights who travel the world delivering life-saving humanitarian aid directly into the hands of civilians and doctors in some of the most dangerous yet beautiful places on earth, often in the front lines of war.
He took my son on one of the trips. He took him to Afghanistan. One night my son did call, and I went to the answering machine. It says, "Hi, Mom, sorry I missed you. I'll call you back tomorrow night because we're gonna move from here and we're gonna go to another safe house." And you could hear all this flak and stuff in the background. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I never did expect to make a lot of money as a doctor. I had no inkling. You know, we do spend our own money on these things. So maybe that's a way to return some of it, you know.
Dr. James Laws continues to pursue excellence in his diverse areas of interest as a provider of state-of-the-art cardiac care, as a teacher of the next generation of cardiologists, and as a lifeline for people in crisis in the world's most dangerous areas.
If you look back through his life, I think that's all he did, is he unselfishly given himself, and in return, I think everyone just loves him dearly.
Well, he has a very good heart. He would do anything for you. He'd even give you the shirt off his back if he thought you needed it.
He certainly is passionate. Anybody who can charge into Afghanistan on a mission of mercy at the same time everybody else is fleeing, you know that that is a passionate person who follows through with what he strongly believes in.